Three, two, one. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, welcome to the Comedy Fitness Podcast. I'm your host, Don Gray. Combining two of the things I love, comedy and fitness. Chocolate in my peanut butter, peanut in my chocolate. I don't think they do that ad campaign anymore, but I do have Drew Thomas right here. Drew, say what's up to everybody.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Comedy Fitness Podcast. I am the comedy portion.
I am the comedy and fitness portion because I can do both. You single task. I have one task. But speaking of which, Comedy Fitness Podcast, we always start off with comedy, but let's talk about your fitness journey right now, man. You're 5 weeks out of surgery. You started working up treadmills yet? I'm writing this down.
Nah, I did it a couple times. I haven't been consistent.
All right. Tell our listeners and viewers why you haven't been consistent because they're struggling with the same thing. What's keeping you from getting on there?
It's being consistent. It's actually getting up and going for anybody else that's in my same position. You know what I mean? You go for a couple days, but you just have to go. But here I am telling people to go and I don't go. But I know I'm not the only one in that boat.
You're not the only one in your boat, and I'm here to yell at you.
I guess we have to go. We have to go. You too. You're listening.
How about today?
It's a struggle. Today's not a good day for me. I got 2 shows today.
This guy here. Today's not a good day. So what time are the shows?
7:30 and 9:30.
Oh, okay. They're both family friendly?
I got to keep my mind sharp. It's family friendly. It's going to be an 8-year-old on the front row. I have no jokes for him.
See, but now if you go on the treadmill and do 5% incline at 2.5 miles an hour, your mind will be fresher and quicker to handle that 8-year-old that's going to be crying. And a lot of times they're picking their nose actively.
Yo, right in the front.
Right in front of us. Like right in
sleep
the front.
Sometimes.
Sometimes sleep and then actively picking their nose. Children's shows are bad. Let's talk about for a second. Comedy Fitness Podcast. Let's talk because we're comedians that are professionals that are really this was all to perform in front of like adults.
Right.
But when we do cruise ships or like a special event show, sometimes there'll be kids, especially if there's just any event where there's bad parenting.
Yeah, but when you get in your 50s, you write jokes about things you do, things you've experienced, and I was 8 a long time ago. It was 46 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. You're old.
You know what I mean?
So what, you can't relate to the 8?
No, I can't relate to 8.
Well, they're not a bad stand-up audience anyways. But I have a 12-year-old, which is also, they're just becoming okay stand-up audiences. And you can't relate to 12-year-olds either. Parenting isn't about relating to them. These guys are like, Yeah,
last night I had some kids try to sneak into the adult show and up at the top level, and I had to make them put them out.
You called them out? How old were the kids?
No, before I walk into the stage, and there's 3 of them sitting there. I asked the 2 adults on either side, like, are these your kids? No. Why are they here?
What were their age ranges? The mushroom haircuts?
Man, 7, 8, maybe. No older than 9. I don't even know how they got in there. It was 3 of them by themselves.
Those are actual children. Those are
children.
They're active children. Those are children. Yeah. No one likes those in the front row. That's why we need bouncers. I almost said every show. You need someone to keep out children and Will Smith for the most part. But Comedy Fitness Podcast. What was that?
The production manager had to go put them out.
Oh, see, there you go. See, you have people. See, and you, Thomas, you've always been a fan of having people.
You gotta have people, man. You can't do everything yourself. You gotta outsource stuff. You gotta outsource muscle. You gotta outsource. You gotta keep things away from you.
Well, we're going to touch back on your fitness, keep things away from you. We're going to touch back on your fitness later with that 5% incline. There's no reason you can't do 5% incline at 2.5 miles an hour today, but we'll get back on you. But let's talk about the AI takeover, man. How you feel about AI taking over everything, and is it already here? I think it's
already here. You see these posts, there's AI news stories. You got people watching news stories and commenting, and the whole story is fake. I'm like, so you really think that alligator came on land and knocked on that lady's door? And people are like, poor alligator, they killed the alligator.
You got alligators want rights now, but it's all AI. You got babies telling jokes, those AI baby clips with stand-ups. I think it's going to come pretty soon. You're going to have Kevin Hart as a hologram telling jokes in 2 locations at the same time.
Or he's going to be AI version of Stockholm and Philly on the same night.
On the same night. And like they'll call the AI like Little Kev, like they did with the puppet.
There's already Little Kev. It's an animated series on BET Plus.
Are you kidding?
No.
Oh, okay. Like little. Oh, remember Pryor's Place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then George Carlin did the Thomas the Train Engine, and then there's a history of comedians doing kid shows for
Yeah,
actual
yeah. You gotta
children
you gotta check out Little
to
Kev.
circle everything back. Oh, I'll
It's
check out
about
Little
when he was
Kev.
a kid in Philadelphia.
I like the thing he did on Black History. That was actually very good. It was good and informative.
I didn't
Even
see
though
that.
there's a lot of Kevin Hart. It's a lot of Kevin Hart.
It's a
No hate
lot
on
of
Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
Hart. You
A
can't
lot of Kevin Hart.
consume it all.
You can't
He's
consume it. A lot
smaller
took a
than
break.
the amount of Kevin Hart they want you to consume.
He's about the same. He's about the serving of Kevin Hart that you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's the actual serving. Okay, but no hate on Kevin Hart. Shoot, I hope to do your next special, Kevin. Next time.
He got the show with Kenan Thompson.
Oh, well, they do sports takes, but they start at the end of the season.
Yeah.
That seems odd. But no, not to wrap it up, but to bring it back, like AI takeover. So I use Alexa every day. I use Siri every day. They're my two most successful relationships I've ever had. I've been married 3 times, but I've only had 2 AIs really in my life.
And
I'm using
Alexa's
ChatGPT.
understanding. Didn't she
Very
upgrade? Don't she have
understanding.
a new name or something? Isn't there a new Alexa I heard about?
Well, you can use different voices. Right now, my phone is Australian. The one at home is a nice white lady. Who else do I have? Oh, and a brother is actually I got a brother who talks just like me. Like he's got a Black American accent like I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but not ghetto Black American, normal Black American accent. Just like me. He's probably about a little bit younger than me as far as his tone, but like he's kind of cool. He's hip. He talks back. My ChatGPT is a black dude too. Hey Don, how you doing? What's up, chat? What's up,
I
chat?
never understood the white lady voice on the list. I kind of find it hard to ask a white lady to play smooth jazz.
Okay, Drew. Yes, smooth jazz.
What do you? Would you like to hear Brian Culbertson?
Like a nice. It'd be nice if it. I'm pretty sure it will. It'll change its voice based on our mood.
Like, it don't have to be like, a DMV black lady. You don't have to be like, oh, so you want Outkast? Mm-hmm.
It could be like, Alexa, talk like you're a 300-pound overworked black woman, middle-aged with 4 kids. Right?
Shit, I'm about to play you some Outkast. Mm-hmm.
Alexa, stop. See, she actually answered right now. She's like, I can't create content about that topic. I can't be openly racist, Don. That's wrong. Pretty soon they will be, though. There's one dude wanted to jailbreak AI to do dirty stuff, but apparently it's not flying too well. I think it's in Congress, but it's not flying too well because, how dirty do we want AI to get? Like, how nefarious will we let AI get? Like, will we let AI planning murder for us?
Japanese porn anime.
Well, that's all that tentacle stuff. They do the tentacle stuff. I don't get the tentacle stuff. Suction cups have no place in porn. Have you seen that? The Japanese stuff, they do the suction cups.
I don't watch it. I've seen a couple clips come across, but I'm like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh, and Comedyfitness podcast. Excuse my sniffles. I have allergies. It's not cocaine. It's the allergy season here in Georgia. And I was outside playing. Oh, let's talk Comedyfitness minutes. Let's talk about pickleball. That's currently the big stuff.
Pickleball is big. Pickleball is big. Andre Agassi has a whole tournament.
I have his racket. It's crap. One racket says Agassi, there's his graph, and I was hitting badly with both. So I'm blaming the racket.
Yeah, you can't blame Steffi. Steffi is a star.
I blame both of them.
Steffi is a legend.
They both got parenting issues. I think that's why they went to pickle.
Well, neither one of their kids played tennis. I think they did a good job.
I mean, well, their kids have.
But they got similar fathers.
Well, they're rich. The kids have, what do they call the disease? Affluenza. When the kids are like, they got too much money to want shit.
Well, they made sure they didn't play tennis. They wasn't going to do that to him because Steffi pops was crazy and Andre's pops was crazy.
Yeah, Andre's pop was cray-cray. I know that's in the book. Didn't you read the book?
I read his Steffi's dad is actually the German version of Andre's dad. I think they found solace in each other.
The German version of anything sounds worse than the other version.
Yeah, that accent is harsh.
Yeah, it always sounds harsher. Even though he was probably, it's probably just as bad as the American one. But I do think Like, first of all, a pickle is one of those sports. It was invented by three dudes, three dads, right? That wanted to give the kids something to do for a summer, and then they immediately took the sport from the kids. Immediately, like they invented the sport, and then the same week said, "Y'all can't play this anymore. It actually looks like fun."
Now it's big. They got
That's
sponsorship
big.
and markings on the court and on your little polo. I'm like, you got a pickleball sponsor?
It's big because if you play singles, it's actually really competitive. It's an actual sport. There's a lot of movement. It's a lot of cardio. You play singles. Play doubles. That's when you see the older folks out there because you can just go side to side and shot placement.
Yeah, but it's still my knee ain't stable enough for pickleball.
You probably want to get down just a few more pounds.
It's a lot of
incline,
lateral,
2.5 miles an hour.
lateral movement.
There's a lot of lateral movement. You got to wear the shoes for tennis. I like getting out there with the kid because my kid loves baseball, man. But baseball is not enough cardio. So pickle. I was out there this morning.
Hey, you could be a slugger in baseball and be a little chubby. Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder. Kirby Puckett. Wasn't Kirby a big dude?
Kirby was plump.
Well, God, Dusty Baker. We had a hamster named Dusty Baker when I was a kid.
Big Poppy.
Yeah, Big Poppy, because he's that center of gravity and that twist.
Quick turn on the bat. Big Poppy was never slim.
You kind of do the same thing in pickleball. You got to be able to get to the ball. Yeah, but I'm gonna get you out on the pickleball court, man. We're gonna put you in a brace, get you some KT tape. KT tape is the friend of every man over 45. You got to wrap it up.
You know what I mean?
Maybe money out there. Compression tape, huh?
People wear that tape just to walk around. I'm like, this dude ain't even doing nothing.
I wear that tape to go to good food to the buffet. I wear it to the bathroom. I'm wearing it right now.
You could hurt yourself at the buffet reaching.
Right? It's on me for the podcast somewhere on me. I don't know where. But Comedyfitness podcast. We got a couple of subjects we got to go over here. Currently, TSA, man. Going through some shit. We got ICE
TSA
agents.
is nuts. Did you see Atlanta this morning? They reported this morning from Atlanta. 323-26. Line went around baggage claim, outside, and back inside around baggage claim.
Outside. They moved around. They had that young, I forgot the name of that young brother they got out there, staring at
Kenny
everything. Something like that. I mean, shout out to CNN. But I have a flight this Saturday at 2:55. I'm going to get to the airport about 9 o'clock if this foolishness is still going on. And that might not be early enough.
Yeah, because you got spring break, too. You got spring break and a shutdown.
Well, I think that's what's going on right now. But I think, I think that'll be enough time. I figure if I give myself a good, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 6 hours. I'll be flying
home from Tampa, so I'm crossing my fingers also. My flight is noon out of Tampa.
Well, I mean, so to break it down for the people watching at home, basically right now the TSA is locked up because they're not funding it because the
people haven't been paid in over a month. That's ridiculous. Paid over the month,
and the bill's being held up because Democrats don't want to vote on a bill that funds ICE. Even though they've made several resolutions to try to get it funded, I do think they should just acquiesce and kind of fund it because ICE didn't get funded anyways. And you can't have all these government organizations without people getting paid. People get paid. They start behaving badly at their jobs. And we need TSA to do things like look for bombs, and be slightly disgruntled. I like them slightly disgruntled. And I like the Atlanta TSA. They're always nice. I'm always nice to them. There's one guy there that looks like an Asian Elvis. He has this very high hairdo and looks really nice. He's a nice cat.
Put everything in the bucket. Everything out your pocket in the bucket.
Yeah, some of them rhyme. Put it in the bucket. Don't make me say bleep. I've seen guys say bleep. I've seen ladies go like, put it in the bucket. Yup. I've seen singers.
You got an iPad? Take it out. It needs to be in the bucket by itself.
Right? Separate the electronics. If you got to take off your shoes, you're in the wrong line. I mean, they're really good at it. And I think they deserve to get paid, man, because, let's be honest, man.
Get paid I don't think working, man.
I think they're like a lot of Americans. TSA agents seem to be pretty normal folk. I don't think they can go that many paychecks before it gets bad. I can miss
about... average American can't go 3 weeks without a paycheck.
I can't go 45 minutes.
People turn down jobs where they get paid once a month.
No, exactly. In 32 days is absolutely ridiculous.
It's hard to budget getting paid once a month. I don't get another check for another 4 weeks.
and then the morale goes down, and then that's when Al Qaeda comes in and sneaks in stuff because
exactly.
they're
Now we're not
overworked. The
checking
ones
for
that are
box
showing up for work
cutters.
are overworked. The ones
Nobody
that are
checking for
showing up
box
are
cutters
overworked.
and shoe bombs.
Right? The underwear bombs are gonna make a comeback because they ain't no one checking drawers.
Yeah.
The draw checker didn't show up because if you're checking drawers that day, they got me on draw checking. I'm not going in today. I'm not. Because if I'm not going to get paid, it's going to be the day I'm standing at the booth staring at people. But if it's the day I got to actually check underwear, I'm missing that day.
I wouldn't go in either. So there's a whole bunch of crispy TSA shirts sitting around at people's houses, pressed from the dry cleaners, not being used.
That'd be a good skit. You could pass as a TSA worker. You could put on the uniform. You got to Jamaican your accent up a little bit more. But yeah, you can pull it off. Hey, mom, put it in the bucket now.
What's that? Junk in your trunk? Come this way.
Boom, boom. That's right. My accent is slightly racist to Jamaican. Yours is actually true. But hey, Comedyfitness podcast. I got a couple of jokes I'm working on. I'm doing a joke about my fat friends losing weight and how I don't like the new versions of them because everybody's on Ozempic now.
Everybody, they're not just. I don't know how true it is. It could be an AI story that now is causing problems in people's throats.
Oh well. I mean, I think there's a lot of potential side effects from something like that, but I haven't heard that specific one. But my potential side effect is I've had people that lost 150 pounds, which is the size of a person, and apparently I like that person that they lost because now they assholes. All they do is they judgmental as hell. All they do is talk about how I'm eating pie, I'm eating cake. Man, you just finished eating cake.
Right. You just had a large pizza, but you just had 2 large pizzas because one was free.
Right? Like, no one's worse than someone who just found something, because it's like when someone finds Jesus and they pretend like they're the first person to
Them people
find
are the
Jesus.
worst. Like, you just sold me weed last week. Now we gotta pray now?
Right? Like, you got to joke about it. You're at the DMX level of faith, okay? All right? stop preaching. You're at the, I'm still dropping bodies, but you feel bad about it level. Like, the prayer hands with the blunt,
I can't keep killing like this.
Can't keep killing, right? But like it's with these fat people, they do it. They lose this weight, and then all of a sudden they're very high and mighty. And now I find myself eating French toast all by myself.
Right, because they have an avocado toast.
Instead of eating like something whole grains and quinoa, which is the way to go. Right now I'm doing a lot of quinoa and fish at night, but I like my French toast occasionally because I'm inside. I'm a fatty. I'm a former fatty, but inside I got big back activities just in my head always. True, always.
Yeah, they thinking about real righteous.
Full circle.
Huh? They want to slap fried chicken out your hand. You be like, you used to fry the chicken,
right? I mean, they want to. They all of a sudden they used to eat like Paula Deen at a cookout, and now you're a food Nazi. And say, oh, there's too much saturated fats. There's too much trans fats. You can't tell a trans fat from a transgender. You have no idea what you're talking about. What's your stance on eggs? You don't even know this week. They have no idea, right? But I get it. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
We met at a Chinese buffet. Now we can't drive that way. Take the long way.
Right, that's what I'm working on. Are you working on anything right now? Anything you're trying to?
Man, I'm working on some new stuff about getting engaged and married and how things change, how you actually change. Now you get a conscience. Once you get engaged, you're like, I can't do that. I told you I kept the ring in my pocket for about 4 months to help me behave. It worked though.
It was like Lord of the Rings, the ring talking to you.
Yeah, the ring is in your pocket. You be like, I can't holler, man. This ring in my pocket.
Be good, my precious. I don't know Schmiegel voice. Be good,
I spent good money on this ring. You be like, I can't go back now.
Okay, don't talk to hoes. Don't buy unnecessary food. Don't buy things you don't need. You need to save up for a house.
The
That's a
change, the
bad one.
change is
You need to
interesting.
save up for a house, my precious.
I like it. It's an interesting change. It's just a change in just how you think.
Right? Right? You start thinking about, it's not as selfish, you start thinking about other people. And I know you're not
Right,
doing it
right. You're like
greedy.
she wouldn't like that if I did that.
Take from a dude who's been married 3 times. You do have to think about other people. Like, you're right. You know
You
what? I don't
you
think she would like
you
that.
do.
She
Before
would
I
not
slowed
like that.
down, last couple rendezvous, I canceled them. I started feeling guilty on my way to wherever the meetup spot was. I turned around. I got a couple hotel rooms that I just ate it because I didn't just use it. I'm like, she was like, "What happened?" Oh, something came up. Ate it. Just didn't use the hotel. Like just guilty. Like nah, I can't do it.
Right? Because the ring was talking to you like, you can't
The
do it.
ring be talking to you, bro.
Can't do it. Can't. See, I think the ring, maybe less Schmiegel. The ring's more like Michael Jackson. You can't do it, Richard.
No,
True.
don't do that, Drew. No, no,
Yeah.
that's
A
not good.
soft and feminine. No, that's
Right.
bad. You should hit the treadmill, 5% incline,
When I
2.5
made
miles an hour.
you know what makes the turn when you start to say to yourself, how would the other person feel?
See? You know what that is, Drew? That's empathy. Look at you growing.
Yeah,
Right?
you're like, how would that, but how would that make, yes, I could get away with that, but how would that make her feel?
That's good that you learned that. You're 186 years old, but it's good you learned that
Yeah,
now.
everybody grow up at their own pace. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hey,
gonna be
my
hella.
brother's 75, still single as hell, talking about dating 45-year-olds. I'm like, you know what?
Nah,
Why
man,
not?
I'm done. And then you start thinking about the money. Every rendezvous is $1,000.
At least rendezvous getting more expensive.
You know what I mean? You don't
They
flew
get
this
even more
chick in,
expensive.
you do dinner, you do some entertainment, and then they fly back out, and for what? Afterwards, you like, that was $1,000.
Yeah, right. I see these older. Comedyfitness podcast. Before we close out, we are supposed to talk about this. All right, so we are talking about older cats dating younger. I've done the joke talking about full Belichick, guys trying to date someone younger than like 20 plus years. Like my brother right now is 70, he's dating 40-year-olds, but it's keeping him young, right?
Mm.
Even though I wish he'd settle down with some 55-year-old nurse that's about to retire, but
Yeah,
that's
he
another.
needs a caretaker.
Hello, you're at the hospice wife part of your life. You need a
Exactly.
hospice wife, right? It's not, you don't want a hot wife, you want a hospice wife.
Right.
But
Dole out your
but
medicine for you.
but exactly, you need someone to take the pill to carry the whole pill thing because they're big now. Like you're not taking 2 pills, you got like it looks like some Pez dispenser on steroids, just popping all kinds of pills. You need a chick like that. And I made a fitness program for older guys try to date younger women. First of all, I advise you date someone your age that can keep up with you, that understands, the occasional bathroom accident. But if
Right.
you're gonna go full
Or
Belichick,
your ailments. You can laugh about it. Look at you. You done shitted yourself again?
they
Stupid.
understand that. They're like, "Oh, you had an accident." That's what they'd say. Young
Mm-hmm.
girl goes, "You had an accident." They say it totally different with a lot worse inflection. It's very judging,
Exactly.
very judgy.
Cause
I'm
they
like,
might do it
I don't need
too.
that.
You might get a call. Guess what? Today I couldn't make it to the house. I peed myself, and you got to laugh about it. But a young girl be like, "Look at you with your dumb ass. You done shitted yourself again."
Yeah, just shame, shame, shame. You have to understand that someone that understands accidents because they do happen. But if you are going to date young, I have the top 5 exercises for sexual health in your 50s if you're going to date young women.
Give them the
That'll be
top
released
five. What's
tomorrow.
number five? Number five.
Oh, number 5, the last one is actually, I believe, the plank.
Okay.
But I'm
Number
saving it for the big
four.
reveal. I want people to watch the thing. But yeah, the top 5 exercises, the plank,
Oh,
you know,
well,
what?
list them out. List them out when this
Oh,
airs.
well, okay,
List
I'll
them
tell
out.
you, there's no big reveal. All right. So the plank, the farmer's carry, all right, the thrusters, hip thrusters, which you kind of have to see. I'm doing the movement in the chair, but hip thrusters, all right, and deep goblet squat. Those are the top
Mm.
5. Deep goblet squat, the plank, hip thrusters. Uh, I said them all. Deep goblet squat, hip thrusters, the plank, farmer's carry. But yeah, see the video, top 5. It'll be
Use
really cool.
AI to do it in animation. So put it up.
Actually, it is an animation.
There you go.
Yeah,
Put it up
very
and
good.
show people the
Cartoon
move.
version. It's cartoon version. That's good, and it's gonna be released with this and with this podcast. We speaking about releasing. You got anything a big plug? Got anything coming up? I'm about to do Star of the Seas. I'll be on there May 29th through April 5th. If you guys are already booked, because I'd rather be at the Chuckle Hut in your neighborhood, but if you want to book a few $1,000 cruise to come see me, you can do that too. I'll be
I
at
got
the Star of the Seas
Chicago
May
coming
29th.
up. I'm looking
Chicago.
forward to
What's
that.
the venue? What's the venue?
In July, I'll be at Riddles, July 17th and 18th in Chicago. I'm thinking my Chicago debut, so I'm looking for all my Chicago followers to come out. It's on the website right now. I'm doing a big post coming up, but looking forward to that. It's my first time playing Chicago.
Oh, fantastic. There we go. Be at Riddles, Drew Thomas in Chicago. Very good. What's the date on that?
July 17th and 18th.
Ooh, July 17th, 18th. You guys got time to get your tickets. So very good. All right. In between them, please like and subscribe. We're trying to grow the audience. We really appreciate it. I answer calls and comments and all that kind of stuff. And remember, in the meantime, laugh your ass off. Say bye, Drew.
And take it from me. If you got somebody that care about you, you care about them, be faithful.
Oh, look at he's ending on a heartfelt number. Look at
Yo, I'm telling you, bro, it's about companionship, man, and riding it out together.
Look at you. Laugh your ass off and fill up your heart. Look at you. You're so full of it, but I believe you. I believe you this week.
It's true.